the voice runs fast. Numbers and knots as the crowds amass. Find my stand, I call the dance. Of raised hands, each bit's raised, it's romance. Every Saturday, 2:30, my heart skips, watching what you do. Paddle number 22. Mice and figs, we're 22. Empty tables, wedding signs. Old farm tractors worth their times. But when that paddle lifts up high, my auction tent becomes a sight. Through porcelain dolls and antique frames, I search for bad clues about your name. To hid in the back, your presence spelled your form abstract. Going once for the marble clock, going twice for the rocky hall. But my soul's already sold to the mystery you hold in paddle number 22. Crowd was thin. Oh, spring rain kept most folks in. Temperature stood shut in morning light. Your paddle raised, my world got bright. A local teacher, child and brand man, who watched me weekly just like I do. I watched you. Now every item that you own moves my microphone. Every Saturday, 2:30, my heart soars watching what you do. The paddle number 22. Every night, Lord, runs through.
through the screen door's gentle creak and sway. Your weathered hands tap time in yesterday, while crickets craft their evening serenade. I watch the sun paint pictures far away. Something in the air feels pure and true, as wisdom falls as softly as the dew. Your chair keeps rhythm with the fading light, teaching things no classroom ever knew. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned in peaceful moments, when the world ain't too concerned. Just sitting here with you while time slowly turns. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned. Remember how you showed me patience grows, like mama's garden flowers in neat rows. The way you'd pause between each precious thought, like punctuation marks in summer's prose. Your simple words held weight in evening air, more precious than the treasures millionaires could ever hope to gather in their vaults. Your wisdom freely given from that chair. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned in peaceful moments, when the world ain't too concerned. Just sitting here with you while time slowly turns. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned. Time keeps flowing like a river wide, but these moments somehow still reside in every quiet evening's gentle breeze, every truth that set my spirit free. Now when I seek the answers deep inside, I hear your voice across the great divide, find myself back on that wooden floor, where love and learning quietly collide. Your legacy lives on while I stray, in every pause and every sacred space. The greatest gift you gave was teaching me that wisdom comes to those who know their place. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned in peaceful moments, when the world ain't too concerned. Just sitting here with you while time slowly turns. Some lessons can't be taught, they gotta be sunset learned. Found it wrapped in an old bedsheet, up there gathering dust. Something calling me to play, like it knew it must. Weathered wood and rusty strings, lying there in the dark. Just another box to sort through till it left its mark. Running fingers across the surface, years of wear and tear. Mom says that was Grandpa's treasure. Now I understand why it's there. Every scratch tells a story, every string holds a tune. When I play his old guitar, I can feel him in the room. Feel him in the room. Every note's like a memory coming back to life. When I play his old guitar, he's right here by my side. They say he played at county fairs back in '62. Won a ribbon with this six string, making dreams come true. Written on the pickguard surface, keep the music strong. Now I know why Daddy always hummed that same old song. Oh, the strings might be weathered, but they still ring true. And these calloused fingers, they remember you. They remember you. Every scratch tells a story, every string holds a tune. When I play his old guitar, I can feel him in the room. Feel him in the room. Every note's like a memory coming back to life. When I play his old guitar, he's right here by my side. La la la, playing Grandpa's song. La la la, keeping memories strong. hide behind this weathered barn, polishing glasses till they shine. Every soul that walks through that old door leaves their troubles here with mine. I know about Jenny's broken marriage and Bill's son who went astray. Even Pastor Mike comes here on Fridays when he's got too much to pray. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when day is finally dying? Miss Marie lost her family farm. I poured her coffee black and strong. Tommy's girl left him last December. Now he sits here all night long. Each confession fills these empty spaces like photographs upon my wall. I stack the stories like these bottles while mine stays locked in alcohol. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when day is finally dying? Sometimes I stare into these bottles, see reflections of my life. All these years of holding secrets left no room to hold my own. There's a letter in my pocket that I've carried away too long, about a heart I left in Austin and a love I did so wrong. But I keep on pouring comfort for the souls in need of friend, while my story stays here buried in this bar that never ends. Who listens to the listener when midnight comes around? Who catches all the whiskey tears that silently fall down? Who hears the stories of the one that everyone confides in? Who knows the keeper of the keys when day is finally dying?
Late at night in soft light, notes take flight here inside. These walls know all my songs, every note right or wrong, that's where they belong. Empty room, words, blues, bloom like perfume through and through. These walls know all my songs, every note right or wrong, that's where they will see. I got these melodies locked up inside, behind closed doors where I choose to hide. Every morning I say, today's the day, but my feet won't move, my voice won't sway. Got 1,000 tunes nobody's heard, fear keeps trapping every single word. Sometimes I wonder what they'd all say if I let these songs see light of day. last, unsurpassed, built to last. Maybe someday, maybe soon, maybe these walls know all my songs, every note right or wrong, but now I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Every night I sit here all alone, in this old chair beside the microphone. Just static crackles through my headphones on, till something shifts within the monotone. Suddenly the air feels different now, like music from another time somehow. The silver disc begins to spin, a sound that no one's ever heard within. My fingers trembling as I dim the lights, let the mystery ignite. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify? Monthly packages without a name, no return address, they just came through static waves and AM radio frames. I'm spinning vinyl nobody claims. Phone lines ring but I won't pick up now. Got something sacred that I can't allow. The silver disc begins to spin, a sound that no one's ever heard within. My fingers trembling as I dim the lights, let the mystery ignite. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify? Sometimes I wonder if I'm meant to be the keeper of these frequencies, the guardian of ghostly harmonies that only certain hearts can see. When the clock strikes 12, I come alive, come alive, come alive. These melodies, they multiply, multiply, multiply. Can't explain the way they arrive, they arrive, they arrive. But baby, won't you stay and testify?